In today's video, I'm building a holiday resort with 5 subscribers. Each person gets their very own square where they need to build their villa. Now, you might notice 2 things. One, there is an empty square. That is where yours truly is going to be. Also, this massive gash in the middle. Not only am I going to be tasked with building my very own villa. What is going on there? But also, I'm going to be decorating the resort itself. So pools, tiki bars, that kind of stuff. Now, each subscriber is going to get $50,000 and we're going to have an hour time limit. So with all that said, let's go meet them. So first up, we have Orange, who is Sunny Plays Roblox. Now, really, I thought you were playing Minecraft. And she is going for a modern theme. I know, yeah, I forget people have display names. How do you even get to settings anymore?
Are you blind?
Oh, sugar. Look at everyone scatting back like ants. Sorry, I almost said a bad word there. Oh, sugar. Talia is doing a modern. As we make our way from Talia to Ozzy, he is doing a cozy lakeside villa. Next up, we have 40 Knockham, who's wearing a very strangely placed hoodie, who's also doing modern. Really? Every time I do a build battle, everyone does modern. And finally, we have this girl who's throwing herself about. Ella, what are you doing, doll? Oh my gosh, modern, no way. And with that, let the games begin. Is anyone gonna start? No? Okay, I'll get the ball rolling. So I think I'm actually gonna start off by like building the pool and things, but just before that, I promised these girls a screenshot. Cheers! Okay, guys, so people are already off to a strong start, and I'm actually kind of worried about the budget. I might have to go like delete a plot after this or something, because we know how expensive pools are. I am gonna be making it realistic, and realistic pools do have a shallow end, so do not flipping call me broke in the comments, even though I am broke. We will also have a deep end, and a lot of you guys were commenting in my last video like it's really annoying that you can't see the money anymore. I'm sorry, the money's up here, and then look how ugly this looks if I edit it like that. I prefer having like all the bottom stuff in here, and also it's really annoying not being able to see the names, but you know, we're just gonna have to move on from that.
12 seconds later.
And oh my God, look at what is going on with my money. It actually goes down really cool. How did I not even notice that in the other video? No, I actually do fear that red... Oh, I was about to say I fear that red has left. They are just clearly taking their time, probably browsing Pinterest for some inspiration pictures. Now, I am going to surround the pool with concrete, and then we're going to surround that with sand. Yeah, that is how a beach resort should be in my books. And maybe rather than concrete, we could go like a little bit more fancy, schmancy. And the other thing I've noticed since last video is that I swear all of my... This used to be light blue, like a custom color. Where's that then? BLOXBURG just robbed away with our custom UI colors. No, I'm not complaining, guys. I think that update absolutely slays, and I hate when people complain. Anyway, I think that's actually a really cool looking pool, and you guys get so mad if I use the sands texture, but I actually think I'm gonna break free from my shackles today. You can't hate me, okay? It looks good. So this is basically a base for the pool. I'm also going to add fences like surrounding the area. And also, I'm so sorry whoever owns this pink car, I just robbed off with it. Now, do we have tiki bars in BLOXBURG? I feel like we do. Oh my God, we have a tiki table. Okay, right. I know I should be starting with my villa, but I want a flipping tiki hut, okay? So I'm getting one. Over here, we're gonna have not 1, not 2, but 3 tiki huts, okay? And these are going to be selling refreshments by the side of the pool, because when you go on holiday, like, you need those refreshments, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to be getting so hot and bothered, it's not going to be as fun. And speaking of hot and bothered, the weather in England lately, jeez, it's been so hot. Like, flies all around my house. It's actually low-key annoying, but this looks super realistic. I'm going to go into appliances, I think. And this is where you have like the glass dispensers, which don't look like much. But if I can be bothered afterwards, then I'm going to go in and I'll fill this up with like lemonade, all that jazz. So we've got the water. Another lovely refreshment is ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream, but ice cream. My vocal cords are screaming there, Jesus.
And yeah, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Red has now done more in the last 5 seconds than in the first 5 minutes. But yeah, what else do you eat? Hot chocolate, what's this flipping thing called? A chocolate fountain. Yes, and then we can use some basic shapes. Someone spent a lot of my budget up there. You really notice it more now. When it was like down here, you hardly could see it, but now I see all my money getting spent up in here. But yeah, how am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna make it pebbles, and then we're gonna make them red. I've literally never made strawberries before, but now we have them, and you're going to dip them inside of the chocolate fountain. They actually look really good. Have you ever heard of that cereal, Strawberry Crisp? That is kind of what that looks like. So I did say that's all I'm gonna add for now, and it is. We are definitely gonna add so much more detail in here, guys. Like maybe even a spa or something over there. I have no idea yet. But just before I start my villa, I'm going to add in some palm trees. And I forget, every time I forget that these have coconuts on them. That is so sick. I actually think the palm trees are like one of my favorite BLOXBURG items. But anyway, it is now officially time for me to move into the gray. And do you think we should look up a villa? Oh my goodness, that looks so nice. But I don't think we have time to be doing no custom. I'm doing this. I am doing that right now. So this is gonna be like our little hallway. I don't know if you saw, it was basically just like a side part to the house. Oh my God, we're definitely going for like a Mediterranean style, you know? Everybody's going for basic modern. No, I'm joking. You guys aren't basic, but
You're basic.
and then coming off this is where the actual villa itself is going to go. Now, I kind of feel like having a staircase along this back as well is sort of giving villa, especially because we have the deck chairs. Ooh. And oh, I just went to add a flat roof. Oh, honey, we got to use this one. No, it's sticking in. That is not good. If you don't want your villa roof. What is going on with me today? Sorry, I'm having a right day of it. If you place walls in the way, it's weird. Look, then it doesn't stick through. Like, what? Make it make sense. Now there's a massive gap here. But oh my gosh, I'm a genius. How did I not think of this? We can just put a basic shape in there, darling. That's basically fixed it. I don't even care at this point. Now, we are going to have a mansard roof on here. And this is for a very specific reason. You'll see it in a minute. And then we're going to have another room up here with also a mansard roof. This is literally giving like supreme leader of Japan. And then it's like made all out of bricks. But I don't want to use the classical bricks. Like this ain't no semi-detached British house. I want to use like some tropical style bricks, you know, like these. I know it is like a out there move, but I think I'm just gonna do it. Now we will go have a little snoopy snoop in a second, but sorry, I've just been like so busy just trying to get mine to look half decent. That looks so bad. It literally looks like a pile of poo. Anyway, let's go snoop on other people's. This one, I fear, is going to be a contender for the winner. Not only have they, like, showed already how good style they have, they are already... Oh, my God. How are you so quick? Right, theirs is going to be flipping amazing.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
These people, I love those windows. Oh my goodness, guys, I fear I should have played it a bit more safe. Why have I gone so rogue? I know what we could do. We could use these windows and like double them up. Because I feel like lots of Spanish style houses and villas in like Europe and stuff have windows like these. Now I may not win the beauty points, but hopefully I'll win the realistic points, okay? I don't think anybody is going to guess that is mine. It looks repulsive. Now on a more personal note, I actually hate sunbathing. And when I go on holiday, I literally never sunbathe. I lay underneath an umbrella, guys. If I want to go on a walk like right now in England, I have to wear factor 50 sunscreen. I am not even joking. I am so pale, like a ghost, mate. You're gonna think, if I do a face reveal, you guys are gonna think I'm flipping a phantom or something floating in the screen. Fiona, is that a ghost behind you?
That spirit in the background. Fiona, is that a ghost behind you? I don't know what the f is that?
Now I'm going to add in some flooring, which is going to consist of these planks. And in the middle is going to be marble. And actually, this is slowly but surely looking more realistic as I add extra things onto it. And if you want to know how quick time goes in these build battles, there is 30 minutes remaining. Where'd all the time go? I don't know where the time's gone, to be honest with you. How has it been half an hour and I've built this flipping crappy exterior and a bit of poolage? Okay, right, now that we've at least got the base in and we know that we just have to add the furniture now, I think I'm gonna move to the outside and continue our decorations. And I think that we should have like maybe a hammock this side. We don't want to get it too busy because obviously this is where the tiki bars are. But this can just be maybe where like some old man can sleep. Now over on this side, it's going to be more of like the luxurious sun lounging areas. And I'm thinking this might be like an adults only resort, which is kind of funny because I'm pretty sure everybody in this build battle right now is a kid. Like, oh my God, I'm not a kid. Sometimes I literally still think I'm 17. I'm 19, old cow. And I always used to watch Amber's videos until she stopped posting them. And she always used to color her lounges like this, guys. So Amber, your legacy lives on with me. Now, is it bad if I just start like painting everybody's floor sand? As long as I don't actually go onto their plot, I'm sure it's fine, right? Let's go back into comfort. And I want some of those like blankets that lay on the floor. The fact that this is labeled as comfort, what, laying my back, my arthritic back onto a floorboard of wood, ain't exactly what I'd call comfort, sugar. And you know when you go on holiday, there's literally always those fights for sunbeds. And it's always the same people. It's like the fat chavs. I'm just like, honey, you do not need to run and race to get the beds, okay? Like, you could just belly flop on me and you could take my lounger after that. No, I'm sorry, that's rude. Is it? And now also in chat, people are saying my building skills are not pulling through. I mean, that does look nice, but they said that their houses are better. Shall we see if they're lying? Right, over here, whose house is this? Nev, this is gorgeous. Oh my God. I should have let Pappy in. What? Why is the person who's a backup has the best plot? Pappy.
Want to build a little shop, but I'm going to invite her in, okay?
So I'm only going to give her $25,000 rather than the $50,000. And as we head inside with just a measly 20 minutes to spare, it's time to decorate. Why are you always doing me so dirty, BLOXBURG? Like, you did this whole massive, amazing UI update, yet I still can't place wall trims on an archway. What's that about? So what I love is when a villa, like, I don't think I've ever stayed at a villa. I normally stay at hotels, but when a villa has like a kitchen in it, I just think that's such like a slay. It's giving like rich energy.
And we want to be portraying that rich energy in my build today.
So we're gonna have a dishwasher because dishwashers are actually the best invention of all time. I don't know what I do about a dishwasher. Like, I'm so lazy, sometimes I can't be bothered to put my stuff into the dishwasher. We've got to be dressing to impressing today. So I'm gonna add this commercial fridge.
A few minutes later.
Now, we certainly have room for not only a dining table, but also a rustic island. And oh my gosh, my watch is telling me to stand up, guys. Right, I've got to run on the spot for a minute. BRB. Run, rabbits, run, rabbits, run, run, run. You did it! Now, is there anybody's bookcase I can steal? Oh my gosh, I actually found someone's bookcase to steal. That is so funny. Now, what is the only other part of the house? Oh yeah, living room, of course. So I kind of like the indoor-outdoor living. So if we use... We're then going to add in a coffee table in the middle. And so now that we've done that, we can move upstairs, I guess. And people do seem to at least be like getting a little bit more progress in. We've got 5 minutes left on the clock. And I think that this is just going to be like maybe an ensuite bathroom. And we're going to be using the Subway tiles. What is Subway? All I remember Subway being is like Subway Surfers. Wait, is the Subway like the underground in New York? That is nice. No, that is different. That is unusual.
It's unusual.
Haven't said that in a while, but nothing's been unusual enough to say it. Slay! And I'm gonna look at how laggy I'm getting. People were saying they were laggy. I did not understand it till just now. Imagine people being on mobile on here. What is going on? Guys, what is going on up there? Wait, my money's going up. Does that mean things are being deleted? Who is deleting things and what are they deleting? Oh, it's this girl over here deleting that whole house. Don't do that. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to spam it. Like, that was somebody's work. Oh, gosh, I'm fighting for my life right now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just deleted this whole room up. That is so sad. But did you see how panicked I was? Oh, it's happening again, guys. Look, I'm fighting with them so much. Why do people do this? I am so mad. I just had to leave. Okie dokie, guys, here we are, and it's about 20 minutes later now. There was so much chaos, so much that needed to be rebuilt. I gave everybody an extra 10 minutes to try and fix their house, but some people, when I left, they just left and never came back. I don't know where they went. So there's a few of the original players here, but this is definitely like a gone wrong video. Now, if you're wondering, this plot values at $455,000. Now, I think we're going to start off in order of my house. Although I call it boring, this is an absolutely stunning. I was going to say it's a stunning Mediterranean exterior. It's not stunning, but I do think it's unique. But it has sort of inspired me to maybe do... Who is honking? It has inspired me to maybe do a Mediterranean house soon. And again, I love the uniqueness of going outside to get upstairs. So next up, we have... I don't even know who built this. From the back, it looks absolutely gorgeous. From the front... or is this the back? I'm honestly confused what they were going for here. And hello, Miss Nep. She literally looks like a tramp. I'm so sorry. The face and hair and beanie, you look homeless. So as you walk in, she got like a little lounge room area. We then have the kitchione. And if my instincts are correct, then there's absolutely nothing down here. But it's a nice layout. Next up, we have drama. Did she build hers the other way around as well? Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. The front is kind of way better. Look at those bricks. What? Since when did we have that brick texture in Bloxburg? So as we walk in, is this my table? That is. I know it has even the exact candle on it. I am Liv. I'm risking a whopping for this. It's 12 a.m. You should not be risking getting your bum whooped to be in my build battle. It does not look like you ran out of time, to be fair. It looks like you actually have an exquisite house, to be fair. As we go upstairs, this is like is this a second living room? And then where am I meant to poo? Let's not go in there. Where do I poo? Honestly, at this stage, is there any point in you guys voting a winner? I still do want you to. Comment down below in the comments which person you think has the best house. As we go over here, we have Puppy, who I falsely accused. I'm very sorry. I love this, babes. This is so much better than anything I could have even done. I love the ceiling. I love that you got fork and spoon. Basically just a swimming pool area. And I love like the different depths. That does feel really realistic. And you are literally looking up my crap. So the next house we have, I was complimenting this one so much at the beginning. Unfortunately, the girl who owned it left and then it got sort of ransacked and deleted. Oh, some indoor-outdoor living. This really did get abused, didn't it? I'm not sure why there's not a bedroom, but there's a bathroom. And at least there's a balcony with these very unique looking chairs. Now, over here, I loved this one. This was owned by that really awesome boy with the hoodie. And the exterior, arguably in my opinion, is one of the best. He clearly was working very hard on his downstairs, including this kitchen. I mean, you have got to sort of put it into perspective. This is meant to be an hour's work. Guests will have to take a wee in the pool. I forgot a bathroom. They best hope you haven't put color changing chemicals in the pool. I actually have, guys. You sit in this pool and there's gonna be wee in there. So as we walk inside this guy's house, first of all, it's gorgeous from the exterior. And then it's very much like cozy cottage court granddad vibes. Upstairs, we have a cute little library and finish it off with a bedroom and a picture of me. So there we have it, guys. That was the holiday resort build battle. I do hope you guys enjoyed this, even though it was a little bit chaotic towards the end. Do you mind not beating me? Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you all in the next video.